everyone. Welcome back to Poets and Quants' Must Reads, a quick, digestible recap of the top business school news sponsored by Center Court, our virtual admission events. I'm your host, Christy Blyzeffer, and I'll be highlighting the most important P&Q stories you might have missed. So let's get to it. Number 1, nominate your favorite under 40 MBA professor for our 2023 list. It's time again to tell us about the most impactful, most inspiring MBA professors under the age of 40. We're collecting nominations for the best MBA professors in business to compile our annual Best 40 Under 40 MBA Professors list. Deadline for nominations is March 24th. We're looking for MBA professors who are masters in the classroom, who influence business and policy, who are prolific researchers, and who have demonstrated meaningful impact on their fields. We need you to tell us who they are. You'll find the rules and nomination form in our news tab. Number 2, Rochester Simon Dean on the MPA's value and more. Carnegie Mellon's loss has surely been Rochester Simon's gain. When Seven, a highly admired senior associate dean and professor of SMU's Tepper School of Business, became the first woman to lead the Simon School in July of 2020, it seemed like a match made in heaven. 2.5 years later, into her deanship, the Turkish-born dean has put forward a strategic plan to bring Simon to a new level, launched a new online master's in business analytics, breathed new life into a public policy center, and most importantly, set an agenda that includes doubling down on intellectual capital, entrepreneurial thinking, opportunity, and access. Our very own John Barnes sat down with Selvin to talk about the value of the MBA and much more. You can find the interview in our news tab. Number 3, Stanford MBAs seek to quantify impact on climate careers. Also this week, we got the chance to speak with 3 inspiring Stanford GSB MBAs working to quantify, in real numbers, the impact of emerging climate careers. Nicknamed the 3 Climateers, the students created a newsletter, the Gigaton, that measures the gigatons of CO2 equivalent emissions climate solutions will eliminate if enacted to their full potential. Their target audience, talented young professionals looking for careers with impact. The newsletter is written by fellow MBAs at Stanford and a growing number of other leading business programs. I think this is one of the most impactful project of the year, says Glenn Cramen, a New York Times editor for more than 25 years. I admire these students for steering the smartest people to our most intractable problem. Smart people are the ones who will help us address climate change. You can read more about the students and sign up for the Gigaton in our news tab. Number 4, our weekly roundup of news you can use. No matter where you are in your MBA journey, we bring several helpful stories to you this week. First up, don't miss our roundup of the average salaries and bonuses for graduating MBAs at the top 30 business schools in the US. This is a must read for anyone still daring now their dream school search. You can find it in our news tab. Next, you'll also want to check out the MBA jobs report for London Business School if you're considering hopping the pond for an MBA. It's also on our homepage. Finally, Juno, a loan servicer that uses collective bargaining to negotiate better terms for private student loans, offers valuable advice for negotiating the best tuition deals from business schools. Read how to pay for your MBA in our financing tab. And that's it for this week's Must Reads recap. I also want to alert anyone considering a graduate business master's degree to Center Court's upcoming specialized master's admissions event. In these virtual panels, you'll get to explore master's in management, finance, business analytics, and other specialized business degrees to help determine which is right for you. Our next event is March 14th and 15th, and you can register now for free. Again, I'm Christy Blyzeffer, and you can join me next week right here for a recap of what's important in the world of business education. Thanks for listening, and as always, stay informed.